Lewis Hamilton pretty much called this straight away in the season, and we all ignored him. Welcome back, guys, to another video of race number one. Let's get into it. So we've obviously seen the recent speculations recently regarding one team in particular potentially using something that is within a grey area or within a loophole of the current technical directives. Now, this is relating brake bias of which the cars apply when you put your foot on the brake. Now, naturally, we have a front and back brake bias, but equally, one team in particular has managed to develop something called the Nui fiddle brake, which effectively allows you to apply more pressure to one side of the rear of the car than to the other side. What this does is actually preserve the life of your tyres. And in actual fact, we've seen one team, their tyre degradation, be so good in the last couple of years. It kind of makes sense which team this is all linking to. So effectively what this does is it puts less heat into your tyres. Equally, it saves your tyres throughout a qualifying lap. In qualifying, what this does is allows you to have a longer life duration of your tyre throughout the lap. So we see in some instances where if you push too hard in the first opening quarters, you then don't have the tyre towards the back end of the lap, ultimately giving you a better performance in a qualifying one lap pace. I don't believe this is just Red Bull that is doing this. I also believe there is another team on the grid that is doing this. The reason why I state that is if you go back to the cool down rooms after the Grand Prix, you see Lewis commenting on how fast McLaren have been through the mid to high speed corners, and effectively this would be that reason. Red Bull are doing it. I also believe McLaren are doing it. That's why we've also managed to see some really good tyre performance from the McLaren. Key thing to note here is in the past when Mercedes came up with their DAS system, that was effectively banned for the following year. However, with this new technical directive that's come out, they're stomping this out straight away. What is the reason for that? Do they believe that if you have this on this car, there's too much of a performance gap, and obviously the FIA want closer racing? Is it because it will cost too much money for the other teams to look into for this season? Or is it just it's ban right illegal and it shouldn't be on the car full stop? Guys, drop me your comments below what you think the reason is for this. I'd love to know your thoughts. Or is this the reason why Sergio Perez has struggled so much in qualifying? Have they removed this from his car and kept it on Max's car? Has this slight shift and removing this innovation really hurt the Red Bull more than expected? Guys, drop me your comments below.